Well, hello everybody. It's John Ross with the John Ross Show for May 14th, Wednesday. It's a nice day in the city. It's 81 degrees out. It feels very spring today, very springy. So it's 81 in beautiful downtown Batavia, and this is downtown Aurora. I'm sure it's very similar in Aurora today, about 81 in the Fox Valley. So that's where we're at here on that. We're going to talk about a couple different things. We're going to talk about white refugees in the church. That's going to be our topic for a little later. Right now, we're just going to sort of go. Well, maybe we should. Okay, we'll start out with it. Then we'll go to some updated news. I'm going to start out with it. Yeah, we'll start out with it. Uh, Here's from CNN that white South Africans get refugee status by the Trump administration. This is a sad story, folks. Sad story. I'm going to call it what it is. It's white racist. And Trump and his people just love this. And the Episcopal Church, who helps out refugees, they do not like this. They call these people refugees. They're farmers from South Africa that they say are being discriminated against, and I don't know, other things. There is some violence in South Africa, just totally, but not anymore on farmers or anything. It's just a bunch of hogwash, as we say. If farmers could say hogwash. This is hogwash, and we have not accepted some 12,000 or more refugees ready to vetted to go from war-torn countries, black and brown, from Africa, Congo, Sudanese, others, and we're kicking out Afghans that served with the military, sending them back. This refugee thing is crazy, and Trump is crazy on this. It's totally racist, and let's just say the church has got to stand up. And the church has got to stand up against this Trump thing. World Relief is just sitting in limbo. My friends at World Relief have worked with refugees for, I guess, 50 years or more. It's a long time. And they're just in limbo. And then we put out that this is the only ones that have been taken, too, in the last months of Trump. Just these white refugees from, and actually, refugees should be in quotes, too, because it's not quite true, from South Africa. They're Afrikaners, and they're the ones who settled and brought apartheid to South Africa, and they own most of the land still in South Africa. And then they say they're discriminated. Of course, that's Elon Musk's work to bring this about. So the church has got to stand up for refugees. We got Afghan refugees, other refugees that should be coming to the United States. It's on hold by Donald Trump and Steve. I think it's Steve Miller is the guy who's basically racist. They don't want any others in here. Basically, I think they probably are. But this totally is hogwash about this South African story, and the Episcopal Church decided to stop working with the refugees, with the government. And that's a sad story, too, that they had to quit after many years. And basically, because there's no refugees coming in, and this is the only, quote, refugees, South African white refugees. Tell your church, tell your members, tell your congressmen, we gotta get going on our congressmen and senators to let's get the refugees in and not deport and send back Afghan people too. And there's just so many Cubans. We go down the list. They just it's just no good. And we should have some guests on that. I'm going to keep trying on getting guests on that front to learn more about that story. Uh, Now I gotta move my stuff here just a second here. We're gonna have another we're going to do a little follow-up now. I'm going to do a little follow-up on it's Stamp Out Hunger, which was on Saturday, and we had a good result there in Aurora. And I'm going to show another picture here. If I can get this up. I have another picture. Come on now. Come on. Here we are. And that was what we helped out the postal carriers with the Kiwanis Club of Aurora, which was a good thing. So I was with the Kiwanis Club. We had a good group. There's a group picture here in the middle. And anyway, it was a great day. We did good things, and several hours of work, of sorting. And the postal workers are really doing something else across the country with this drive of Stamp Out Hunger. It's just very beautiful. They're doing a great job, and we should thank them immensely for the work that they do. So that was on Saturday. I was really proud to be part of that group, in the Stamp Out Hunger group, and that was. You can see me there in the back in the yellow shirt there, and it's a good group there. We had 8 Kiwanians plus my friend Tommy, a former postal worker. So we had a good group there. And there was other helps from state rep named Matt Hansen was there, and others, and the postal workers themselves, they're helping. My friend Wes Dorsey and Wes, and it was just a good group there, and helped out pantries, and that's what we were doing. So that was beautiful. That was last Saturday. Now something that's just happened in the last days here. We have a new mayor in Aurora. We have a new mayor in Aurora. New mayor John Lash, who was inaugurated yesterday in Aurora. So I just pray and hope for Aurora that they can move ahead with the new city council members, and just be a better city. And so that's where we're at tonight. So there's so many things to talk about. There's some good things, and then there's some things that are just not quite as good as they could be. And back to the refugees 1 minute. I just have to bring that up. Here's what Jesus said about the refugees. I was a stranger and you welcomed me. That's from Jesus. So it's just so hard. Here's what Deuteronomy says: true justice must be given to the foreigners living among you. Another thing, Jesus, remember, was a refugee. Yeah, so many things, Lord, out there. So we hope to see you Friday. We'll be back, Lord willing. So anyway, for right now, I'm just going to give a bye-bye to everybody. I'm going to say bye-bye, and we'll see you very shortly again. So bye-bye now, and we'll see you on Friday. God bless you all out there, and we'll talk again. Bye-bye now.